Jody Living Live. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a theater tag. I have been doing theater for a very long time and I've addressed it in like some vlogs and stuff, but I've never really like sat down and like talked about like my experience with theater and everything, and so I thought I would do a theater tag because, you know, it's something that's very close to my heart and I love it a lot, and so I thought that this would be perfect for you guys to like get to know like me and my theater world or whatever. Before we get into the video, I do just want to say that I'm going to be moving the time back for whenever I upload videos. I'm going to be moving it back to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because my schedule is going to be changing. I'm now out of school and I have like other things going on. And also in late June and July, I will be in a play. And it's like a summer camp, and so I'm there pretty much all day, and so I won't really have the time to post it until later in the day. So yeah, 6 p.m. just works better for my schedule all around, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the theater tag. I have 15 questions. I'll link down below where I got most of these questions. Some of the questions I made up myself. So number one is, when did you start getting into theater? So my family has been in theater for as long as I can remember. I don't remember a day where theater wasn't in my life, really. My family used to actually own a theater whenever I was young, and I did plays there. I was just like, you know, little parts because I was like 3, and we owned that theater until I was 5, I think, and then sadly we could not afford the bills anymore, so we had to get rid of it. But yeah, I spent like the first 5 years of my life at that theater, like every single day, and because like my whole family worked there, so I don't remember a day in my life where theater hasn't been in my life. How many shows have you been in? So since I have been in shows since I was like 3, I would say I've probably been in 35 plus shows, maybe more. It's at least 35 plus, at least. It definitely could be more. I don't know. And I've been very blessed to be able to have been in that many shows. Number 3 is favorite role you've ever played. This is a really hard question because I have gotten to play so many amazing roles and I'm so thankful for that. But I would have to say probably Belle. Belle was definitely an experience that I'll never forget. Annie, I got to play Annie twice actually, and that is such an amazing role. Loved playing her. I got to be Lucy in Narnia and also Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. Those are probably like my top roles. If I had to pick like one favorite, it would probably be Annie, just because I absolutely adored playing Annie. And yeah, so those are like my favorite roles I've ever played. Number 4 is a tip for new theater kids or people who are getting into theater. So I would just say, you know, be consistent, be at practice as much as you like possibly can. Volunteer for stuff, help do the sets, just like show up a lot, because if you are there a lot and you are being noticed and you're doing really good in your acting, the director or directors or choreographer or whatever is going to notice you and want to feature you, or even in a next show. They were really good in our last show, we need to bump them up into a bigger role. Know your lines. Whenever you are supposed to know your lines by that day, because it's really annoying to not only the directors but also to the whole rest of the cast who has their lines memorized if you don't know your lines. So know your lines. Just be present, be active, and be loud on stage. That's really important, and show expression, and you're definitely going to get noticed and get featured. Number 5 is theater pet peeves. Not knowing your lines is literally one of my biggest pet peeves. And I've always been like really good at memorizing my lines, but like that is so, whenever people are, like come on stage and they don't know their lines, especially if it's like a week or 2 before the show, that is so annoying. So like, know your lines, please. Number 6 are, what are my strengths and weaknesses in theater? My weaknesses, probably my biggest weakness is that I get really stressed like the week before the show. Tech week and dress rehearsal is really stressful for me, especially if I am a bigger role. I just want to make sure that everything's going perfectly, and then whenever something goes wrong, or like somebody doesn't know their lines or somebody doesn't know their choreography, I can be really mean whenever I get stressed, and so that's definitely one of my weaknesses, because I get so stressed and so overwhelmed that I snap at people. So I definitely need to work on that. Another one of my weaknesses is I'm not very good at dancing. I never have been. I can do like choreography and stuff, but it takes me a lot longer to learn it than it would some other people. And if the dance is like really complicated, I struggle a lot, but you know, I pull through. I may not be the best dancer, but I try my best. And I think that that's important. I try my best. I wish I could dance so I could be a triple threat, but I can't. My strengths, I don't really like. I've always been told I have really good expression, so I guess that's a good thing. And you know, I think that even though I can get like really mean and like snap at people, I try to be as supportive as possible for everyone, and I like try to give constructive criticism and, you know, try to tell everybody that they're doing a good job, and, you know, keep their spirits high, because I know we all are stressed. But yeah, I can definitely be mean though. Number 7 is who is my biggest inspiration in theater. My Nana and my sister and my aunt, they all definitely inspire me and push me to do my best, even though sometimes I don't want to hear their advice. They definitely push me to do my best in everything that I do, and so I'm really thankful for all 3 of them. Number 8 is your dream roles. So I have like 3 dream roles that have always been my dream roles, and that is Belle in Beauty and the Beast, who I got to play, and I was so over the moon that I got to play her, and I loved playing her. Gabriella in High School Musical. I also would love to be Tracy in Hairspray. I would love to be in Grease. Like, I would just love to be in Grease. Like, I don't care who I am. I just want to be in Grease. Number 9 is, do you prefer plays or musicals? Definitely musicals. I love singing. I love dancing, even though I'm not good at it. I think that musicals, whenever there is music in the show, it just adds so much more to the show. Straight plays are completely fine, and they actually are probably like not as stressful because you don't have to know choreography or music. Number 10 is, have you ever had a stage kiss? I kind of have, but I kind of haven't. Whenever I played Annie, I had to kiss Daddy Warbucks on the cheek, so that's not really a stage kiss, but kind of is, you know, like, I don't know. And then on Beauty and the Beast, I had to pretend to kiss the Beast, because honestly, I would have been fine with like having an actual like stage kiss where like we actually kissed. He didn't want to, and so I was just so it was what it was, and so I just like leaned down really close, and then the lights went out and we didn't actually kiss. So I guess it's like kind of stage kiss, but it was a fake stage kiss. I didn't actually kiss him, but I'm assuming that one day I will probably have a stage kiss. Number 11 is, what is my favorite show? This again is so hard. I have so many favorite shows. I guess I would probably have to say Beauty and the Beast, Annie, Wicked, Waitress, Hairspray, Grease. Those are probably my favorites, but there's probably many more that I love as well. Number 12 is, what is my most awkward onstage moment? Probably the kiss, the fake kiss. That was pretty awkward. And then there was one time during Annie where I couldn't get my dress on. I was struggling, and so I was like 5 minutes late on stage. It was pretty embarrassing. During the Little Mermaid ones, I was Flounder, and I helped the person who was playing Ariel. I helped her like take off like the bra, like the purple bra, and put on a dress whenever she turned into a human, and I threw the bra over the boat, and whenever it went out for the kiss the girl scene, the bra was hanging over the boat. So that was my bad. Number 13, have I ever had a costume malfunction? I haven't really had a big costume malfunction, thankfully. My dress in Beauty and the Beast didn't zip up all the way, so we had to put material in the back, and it just did not look cute at all, but it wasn't like a malfunction. It was supposed to be like that. My cape fell off in Beauty and the Beast one night. Oh, I definitely have had a headpiece fall off before. I think I almost knocked my wig off whenever I played Smee in Peter Pan. I think I definitely almost knocked my wig off. Number 14, what was my most challenging role to play? I would have to say probably Bilbo Baggins. I played Bilbo Baggins in 4th grade. It was my first time ever playing a guy, so that was a little bit difficult, but then also I had to look like kind of had to act like a guy, and then I also had 200 plus lines. Thank goodness it was a straight play. I don't know how I would have been able to do a musical of that. Number 15, the last question is, have you ever been injured on stage? I have multiple times. I was Violet in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory one time, and I fell off the stage, which was like 6 feet tall. I blacked out for a second and got like a big like bruise on my head. The floor was like cement, so that hurt obviously. During Annie, whenever I was getting into the laundry basket, I cut my leg on the wood, and I had to go out. I had to go out during tomorrow with a blood dripping down my leg. Anyways, guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you guys do theater, definitely comment down below and let me know like what your favorite show you've ever been in is, or like what your favorite role you've ever played is. And if you guys would like me to do like theater vlogs, I think that would be so much fun, like whenever I start getting back into theater after this whole COVID stuff. But yeah, I think that'd be really fun, and let me know what other theater videos I should do, because I would definitely love filming them. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe to Commit Lovely, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Bye, guys. Mwah.